And if you keep doing that over time, your body builds certain level of resistance that this drug no longer works with you. And you might need a stronger antibiotic to tackle whatever ailment that you might be having. And that is very harmful to your health. So that's just a summary of why we are here. The idea is to use art, which is we have some of the displays here, to use drama to create this awareness. And so leaving this call today, you should go home with one message. And whenever you feel sick or see someone who says they have malaria, tell them, have you done the test? Have you seen a doctor? Have they prescribed medication for you? Or you just call the friend, what was that medicine I took the last time? What if they didn't make it a bed? They tell you, go, and then give me this, that, and then you swallow. You now have like one left to pack. Well, I just bring it away. You won't even complete that dose. It's not good for your health. That's the idea around this gathering.
Antimicrobial resistance is a big issue that we are not yet paying attention to. Like, it's happening because if you check yourself or check your label, there's always one person who has complained that they've been treating one malaria and it's not going. Or they'll just say they have typhoid. Meanwhile, they might not have tested properly to know if it's typhoid or not. So we are trying to avoid these things by using creative means to spread these pieces of information, as simple as making sure you finish your prescription from the doctor, making sure you get tested before treating, and basic proper hygiene.
A week creating awareness for antimicrobial resistance. And today, Microbe Madness, this event, a blend of art, music, drama, and creativity, is addressing the critical public health challenge, antimicrobial resistance. And as we know, AMR occurs when parasites, fungi become resistant to medicines that are used to treat them. And in turn, this allows for infections to broaden and causes severe illnesses and also deaths. So this particular event today is meant to highlight, AMR and push it out to the public. And then when you use art to pass a message, it reaches the audience more. And of course, we have the social media here. And this is another part that would be used to push this message forward towards the public.
AMR is a big issue, and the awareness on AMR is quite low. Microbes are those organisms, virus, bacteria, parasites. They are going crazy because they are becoming resistant to the drugs that we take. And it's going to the point where those medicines might no longer work for them. And that's a scary world. I don't want to live in that world. And that's why we're doing this. This is quite unique. It's not every time you have health programs where it's not boring, So we're trying to be creative around spreading messages around health.
Coming from making art to represent the fight against AMR is a nice idea, because you make it catchy and people would want to be interested in, engaging, and learning a lot. With arts, you teach them. So art is not limited. If you want to talk to a woman in the village about it, you can make art that maybe entails like basic things like washing of hands, and to go to the doctor for prescription and all that, to explain that.
It's basically trying to educate the world on self-treatment, especially on antibiotics, because we see a lot of Nigerians, most especially, we like self-treatment. You by yourself give yourself diagnosis, or if you're having headache, you just feel, oh, it's been a while I treated typhoid and malaria, and you're just off to the pharmacy or that kiosk to get yourself self-medicated. And not just that, some of us will end up not finishing the medication. You're like, okay, I'm feeling fine already, so let me just stop taking the medicine. That's where it builds the anti-resistance. That's where those ones come in. So this event is basically trying to tell us to not to self-medicate, but if you know what's wrong with you, try and finish your medication.
From the drama and from the games, this program, the Microbe Madness, has been so educative. The drama portrayed self-medication and not going to qualified health professionals for medication and treatment, and the implications and the harm that can follow, right? And I've learned a lot from that. It's actually a global challenge that we believe that we could tackle we can take a bottom-up approach in tackling it, because one person getting this resistance can pass it to you. It's microbes, it's communicable. So you have to advocate. To you advocating is you protecting yourself from somebody giving it to you.